Your most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thakara.
Well, I'll tell you what, those clouds were stubborn yesterday. It's one of those days where, I kind of want to wear a bag over the head and say, boy, I thought it was going to be sunnier yesterday, and those clouds were stubborn. You just don't get a lot of days like that in June yesterday. Now, the sun tried to break through at times. We knew it was going to be cool and comfortable, but that east flow really won out yesterday and created mostly cloudy skies. I think the same thing is going to happen today, but a little more sunshine perhaps in spots, a little bit warmer as the front gets closer to us, but still not a horrible day to be outside, especially if you don't want to be in the blazing sunshine. This is the Country Club of Harrisburg, a fine day to play around. We do not expect any rain today, but this cloud deck has almost situated itself right over central Pennsylvania. The same thing happened yesterday. It was very stubborn. It is situated right over top of us again this morning. So I won't make that mistake again, right? And overpromise the sunshine. But like yesterday, we'll see a few peaks of it here and there. Temperatures will be climbing into the 80s today. 58 in Lancaster. We did have some of us drop into the 50s. Philly and Allentown, because again, they're on the outside of the cloud deck. So with the air mass that we have in place, temperatures have fallen into the 50s. Remember, we've been saying that it would be a cooler start today. You step outside and it feels cool. It feels comfortable, but believe it or not, many of us are still in the 60s. Look at Chambersburg, those clouds radiating back to earth and keeping the temperatures higher in places like Chambersburg at 68 degrees, but dew points remain very low. This is a dry air mass, 40s and 50s, and that's why even with the clouds yesterday and today, we do not expect any rain activity. Yesterday's high only 77. That is below the normal now of 81, thanks in large part to those clouds. Our deficit for the year continues to climb to near 4 inches. And as we move into the summer season now, the rain is going to become more hit or miss. We'll get some showers on Wednesday, a few storms potentially Thursday and Friday, but will your backyard be one of the places to pick up that rain? That's always the question this time of year. We can call for a 50% chance of storms. Are you in that 50% or not? That's going to be the luck of the draw sometimes as we look at New Bloomfield Elementary and we can see temperatures climbing today. I think basically into the low 80s, and we'll talk more about that coming up. But it's going to be dry on this side of the front. This stationary frontal boundary almost is going to become a warm front here and slide in tomorrow. Today it should remain south and west of us. A close call, but we should remain dry thanks to this high pressure. And then the humidity and the heat really do start to build in, especially after tomorrow once we get into the end of the week. Now, I do think tomorrow the humidity goes up. But with the clouds and a few showers, we probably now will not hit 90 on Wednesday. If you're going to be headed out this evening for a stroll, or maybe you're headed out to dinner, or whatever you may be doing this evening, outdoor sports, it'll be just fine. Comfortable, pleasant enough with mostly cloudy skies and temperatures in the low 80s. So a day similar to yesterday. We'll be fighting off clouds. The sun will try to fight its way through. But I think it's going to have a tough time doing so. And the clouds are just going to keep increasing as this front gets closer. Now, we should remain dry until tomorrow, that is. A few showers around during the daylight hours on Wednesday. Not a rainy day, not a washout, but there will be showers around. And this indicating now we may get a nice evening tomorrow after a few morning showers that may linger into the afternoon. Perhaps some clearing by Wednesday evening. Now, Thursday gets hot. Temperatures will be in the 90s, and then that should be enough to fire off some thunderstorms here by Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening. That's something we'll be watching too as we get closer. So temperatures today, I think in the low 80s, won't get into the mid 80s anymore because of the clouds. I think they're going to be preventing that. As we move into tonight, temperatures will be milder because of the increasing clouds and likely stay in the 60s. And then tomorrow during the day, no 90s anymore, but likely getting into the low to mid 80s. It's going to be a bit more humid too as we move into the middle part and ending part of the week. So the extended outlook shows the storminess, right? We talked about Thursday. Friday, probably the best chance because that's when the actual cold front will come through. Now, it's still going to be warm this weekend, but drier, a little less humid by Sunday. And then early next week, here comes another front on Monday that could produce a stray thunderstorm in the afternoon. When we look at the humidity, though, one thing is clear. We start to see the humidity go up tomorrow, and it stays fairly high here heading into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before taking a nosedive on Sunday. And temperatures are going to do the same thing. we're going to see the warmth really last through the weekend, even after the front moves through. But as we start into next week, that's when we start to see temperatures drop off closer to normal with highs in the low 80s. So today, 83, partly sunny skies. Tonight, mostly cloudy, and the clouds will continue to thicken up ahead of tomorrow's showers. And we do turn more humid here to end the week. 90s now Thursday and Friday with storminess. I still think the weekend looks good, Allie. Dry and a little less humid by Sunday.
Well, that does look good, but we just have to maybe get through some uncertainty to the weekend.
Well, yeah, and I think some storminess too, and some folks hurting for rain. We'll see if we can get some by the end of the week.
All right, thank you, Brett. We'll be right back.